Four of Aldi's produce suppliers and three senior executives.
Have you ever left the supermarket with a receipt a mile long and wondered, what did I buy to spend so much? The truth is, it's not always that you're spending more. It's that supermarkets are designed to make you shop the wrong way. From how they arrange shelves and display price tags to fake promotions, everything is carefully planned to get you to spend more without realizing it. But if you know these 12 small tips, every trip to the store can become a real treasure hunt, where you pick the right items at the right time and pay significantly less. Let's uncover what supermarkets are hiding behind those sale signs. Like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. 1. Buy store brands. One of the best-kept secrets for saving money that few people notice. Choose the supermarket's own brand instead of familiar big-name labels. In the US, almost every chain has its own brand, called a store brand or private label. They might sound basic, but the quality often surprises people. That's because most of these products are made by the same factories that produce for famous brands, just without the expensive logos on the packaging. For example, Kirkland's laundry detergent from Costco is made by a top US manufacturer and rivals Tide in quality. Great Value milk from Walmart or Whole Foods 365 brand meets the same standards as big brands but costs 20 to 40% less. Many people who try them never go back to name brands, realizing they were paying for the name, not the quality. A small tip: start with items where flavor is hard to distinguish, like sugar, flour, paper towels, cooking oil, or canned goods. Then gradually try higher-end products like cereal, sauces, or even coffee. You'll be surprised how little difference there is in taste. 2. Don't look at eye level, look down for the real deals. When you're in a supermarket, most people grab items at eye level. That's exactly where stores place products to make you spend the most. They put high-profit items or big brands that pay for prime shelf space right in your line of sight. Meanwhile, the better-priced, less advertised items are usually on the top or bottom shelves, where few people bother to look. If you pay attention, you'll notice a clear difference. A jar of tomato sauce at eye level might cost nearly $5, but just below it, a similar one with nearly identical ingredients is just over $3. Or in the snack aisle, a bag of chips at eye level is often pricier, even if the size and flavor are almost the same. Stores are so clever they even place kid-friendly products at children's eye level to tempt kids to beg for them. Adults, meanwhile, are guided toward premium items. To shop smarter, just change your perspective. Before grabbing anything, scan the shelves from top to bottom. The cheapest items, promotions, or store-brand products are often tucked away in less obvious spots. Every time you spot one of these, you save a few bucks without sacrificing quality. And if you make this a habit, the savings over a year can surprise you. 3. Shop smart for meat and fish. Meat and fish are two things that can quickly inflate your grocery bill, but they're also where you can save the most if you know how to shop. Don't hesitate to walk up to the meat or seafood counter and talk to the staff. They can not only cut portions to your needs, but sometimes also offer discounts on items nearing their sell-by date. Many people don't realize that simply asking about promotion schedules or requesting a smaller cut can save a few dollars while still meeting your needs. For example, if you only need 4 burger patties but the package has 8, bring it to the meat counter. They'll split it, reweigh it, and print a new price. No need to buy extra and freeze it for weeks. If the store doesn't split packages, you can still buy a larger pack, then portion it out, vacuum seal, or tightly wrap it and freeze it at home. Meat stays fresh for weeks if done right. Another tip: shop late in the day, usually between 5 and 7 p.m. That's when stores start slapping discount stickers on items nearing their sell-by date. You still get fresh products, often at 20–30% off. Also, don't hesitate to ask if there's morning stock or new arrivals. Yet, as older stock often moves to the discount section after new items are shelved. For fish, choose pieces with bright colors, firm texture, and no strong fishy smell. If the staff is cutting fresh, you can ask them to skin, clean, or slice it for free. Many people overlook this, but fish heads and bones are often sold much cheaper, perfect for soups, porridge, or making broth. 4. The golden day for smart grocery shopping. Most people go grocery shopping on weekends because it's when they're free. But if you ask seasoned shoppers or supermarket staff, they'll tell you, Wednesday is the golden day for smart shopping. This is when most big chains release new promotional flyers and clear out last week's stock to make room for new shipments. The result? You get fresh products and great prices, sometimes 30–50% cheaper than on weekends. On Wednesdays, stores often overlap two pricing periods, the old promotions that are ending and the new ones just starting. If you're sharp, you can snag items that fall in the overlap of both deals, meaning you get double discounts. Savvy shoppers even call this Double Deal Day. It's also when stores restock fresh meat, fish, and produce to prepare for the second half of the week. Older stock often gets marked down, especially in the meat and bakery sections. If you shop Wednesday mornings, you're likely to spot managers' special labels, signs of same-day expiring items with steep discounts. Also, check the store's app or website before you go. Many update their circulars on Tuesday evenings, so you can plan your list ahead of time and avoid wandering or overspending. 5. Aldi has fewer items, but it's the ultimate place to save. Aldi isn't a massive supermarket, and it doesn't carry hundreds of thousands of products like Walmart or Target, but that's exactly what makes it a true money saver. When you step into Aldi, everything is surprisingly neat and simple. Fewer brands, fewer choices, but prices that are noticeably lower. The reason is clear. Aldi cuts out all unnecessary costs. They don't hire extra staff, avoid fancy displays, and expect customers to bring their own bags and scan their own items. Plus, over 90% of their products are their own store brands, made by the same factories that supply big-name brands. This means you're getting the same quality, just without paying extra for advertising or pretty packaging. A simple example. Organic bananas at Aldi cost about 67 cents per pound, while at Walmart, they're 72 cents. Cabbage at Aldi is 65 cents, but at Walmart, it's 82 cents. A few cents here and there might seem small, but across a whole cart, you can easily save $10 to $20 per trip. With weekly shopping, that adds up to enough for a family outing by the end of the year. Another cool thing. Since Aldi only offers a few options per product type, you're less distracted and less likely to buy on impulse. No standing in front of 10 cereal brands to pick one. You just grab what you need and head to checkout. This simplicity helps you shop faster, spend less, and avoid falling into the trap of buying extra for convenience. If you're nodding along, hit the like button now. 6. Hunt for weekly coupons. Many people think coupons are only for those with tons of free time or extreme deal hunters, but in reality, grabbing weekly coupons is the easiest way to save big without much effort. Just a few minutes each week can cut your grocery bill by 10–20% without changing your shopping habits. Start simple. Visit coupons.com or download the app for the supermarket you frequent, like Kroger, Publix, or Walmart. Big stores offer digital coupons you can clip right in the app, and the discount applies automatically when you scan at checkout. No printing, no paper, just one tap and you've saved a few bucks. Also, try apps like Ibotta or Fetch Rewards, two popular cashback apps in the US. They not only give you money back on purchases, but also let you earn points for gift cards or shopping vouchers. Each week, you can pocket a few dollars without noticing, and by the end of the month, that could add up to a couple of dozen bucks. Enough to fill your gas tank or grab some extra essentials. A small tip: pick a set day each week, like Wednesday morning or Sunday, to open the app, check new deals, and clip coupons before heading to the store. Make it a habit, and you'll always shop with confidence, avoiding the pull of fake sale price tags. 7. Buy produce in season for double the savings. In-season produce isn't just tastier, it's also up to twice as cheap as out-of-season items. It sounds simple, but it's a rule few people notice when shopping. When a fruit or vegetable is in season, supply is plentiful, transportation costs are low, and supermarkets don't need to import from far away. That's why prices drop significantly. On the flip side, the same produce bought out of season can cost 50 to 70% more, with flavor that's often not as good. A clear example: strawberries in summer might cost $2 per box, but in winter they can jump to nearly $5. Sweet corn is at its tastiest and cheapest from June to October, but if you buy it early in the year, it's likely shipped from another state or even overseas. When it's not in season, go for frozen or canned options. They're cheaper and still retain plenty of nutrients. You can quickly check seasonal produce charts online or download a What's in Season guide. Most big U.S. supermarkets post these. For instance, broccoli and cabbage are available year-round, while apples, pears, and pumpkins are cheapest in the fall. Knowing this pattern makes it easier to plan smart shopping, saving money while diversifying your meals with seasonal ingredients. Another small tip: shop the local produce section. Fruits and vegetables from nearby farms are always cheaper and fresher since they skip long-distance shipping and extended storage. If there's a weekend farmers market in your area, that's a true treasure trove for in-season produce. 8. Savings combos. One of the simplest ways to save that many people overlook is combining available discounts to create a savings combo. Instead of using just one type of deal, you can stack multiple benefits at once: loyalty cards, coupons, and cashback credit cards. When done right, these 3 layers of savings can cut your bill by 30–40% without chasing complicated sales. For example, at Kroger or Walmart, scanning your loyalty card automatically applies the week's discounts. Then, use digital coupons from the store's app and pay with a cashback credit card to get an extra percentage back on your account. A $10 item could drop to $6 or $7 with just a few simple steps. The great thing is, this combo works at nearly every major supermarket. Chains like Target, Costco, or Safeway all have their own discount and reward systems. If you take advantage, every shopping trip feels like getting a 5–10% bonus back on your total. And don't forget, apps like Ibotta or Fetch Rewards let you upload receipts after shopping to earn extra points for gift cards or shopping vouchers. 9. Flexible meal planning. One of the most effective ways to save that few people consider is changing how you plan meals. Instead of deciding on a fixed menu and then shopping for it, do the opposite. Check what's on sale at the supermarket and then build your menu around those items. This is a strategy many U.S. families use to cope with rising food prices. Supermarkets typically update their promotions mid-week. You can check them early on the store's website or app. Just 10 minutes browsing the digital flyer will show you what's on deep discount and what to skip for now. To save even more, try apps like Supercook or Cooklist. They let you input ingredients you already have and suggest recipes that match. Also, don't be afraid to swap ingredients flexibly. If a recipe calls for fresh tomatoes but they're pricey, use canned tomatoes or pre-made sauce. If spinach is expensive, switch to kale or broccoli. Smart cooking isn't about sticking rigidly to recipes. It's about turning what's affordable into delicious meals that fit your needs. 10. Don't trust expiration dates. Check before tossing. Many people have a habit of throwing out products as soon as they're expired. But the truth is, most foods are still perfectly good past the date printed on the package. The expiration dates you see Best By, Sell By, or Use By aren't always when the food goes bad. They're just the manufacturer's suggestion for peak quality. Many supermarkets print earlier dates to get you to buy more, and that's how they sell extra stock. For example, yogurt can stay tasty for 5 to 7 days past its date if kept refrigerated consistently. Cereal, instant noodles, canned goods, and even eggs can be used for days longer if they still look, smell, and feel normal. The problem is we're often fixated on the printed date and forget to use our eyes, nose, and taste to check for ourselves. If you want peace of mind, check sites like stilltasty.com or the USDA's FoodKeeper app. They tell you how long each type of food lasts past its expiration date, depending on how you store it. You'll be surprised to learn many items can stay safe for weeks longer. 11. Every month has a sale cycle. If you pay close attention, supermarket discounts aren't random. Each month has its own sales cycle for different product categories. This is a sales tactic big chains have used for years, and if you know the pattern, you'll figure out which month to buy what to save the most. March is Frozen Food Month, when frozen foods, ready-to-eat meals, and frozen juices go on deep discount. In May, just before Memorial Day, BBQ-related items like sauces, sausages, charcoal, and paper napkins hit their lowest prices of the year. August, as kids gear up for school, is the season for deals on snacks, juices, lunch boxes, cookies, and chips. And November and December? No question. Cooking essentials like butter, sugar, condensed milk, and spices see major markdowns for the holiday season. If you keep this cycle in mind, you can stock up at the right time instead of buying throughout the year at higher prices. For example, grabbing BBQ sauces and spices in May can save you 40% for the whole summer. Or stocking up on frozen foods in March is both cheap and convenient for later use. A small tip: many supermarkets post their seasonal sales schedules on their websites or apps. Just spend a few minutes checking to plan your shopping wisely. And don't forget to use loyalty cards or cashback apps to stack extra savings. 12. Milk and basics are cheaper at drugstores. It sounds odd, but essentials like milk, eggs, toilet paper, or quick snacks are often cheaper at drugstores instead of supermarkets. Chains like Walgreens, CVS, or Rite Aid don't just sell medicine, they also have grocery and household sections, and sometimes their prices beat Walmart or Target, especially during sales. The reason is simple. Drugstore chains run rotating promotions to draw customers in for more than just prescriptions. You might find a half-gallon of milk at Walgreens for $2.79, while the same type at Walmart is $3.49. A few cents difference sounds small, but across multiple essentials it adds up to solid savings. Another big plus: drugstores are often less crowded, making it easier to shop quickly. You can grab milk, snacks, or personal care items while picking up a prescription, avoiding long supermarket lines. And if you download the Walgreens or CVS app, they often send automatic coupons, knocking off another 10 to 20% on already discounted items. And finally, hunt for end-of-day discounts. If you want fresh food while still saving, try hitting the supermarket at the end of the day. Many people don't know this, but it's when stores start discounting items nearing their sell-by date or left over from the day, especially meat, fish, bread, salads, and ready-to-eat foods. They need to clear shelves for fresh stock the next morning, so they often slash prices by 20–50% for items that are still good but can't stay overnight. The golden time is usually between 5 and 7 p.m., when staff start sticking manager's special or clearance labels on products. This is your chance to score great deals. 30% off beef, half-price cakes, or even sushi and salad packs for just a few bucks. The items are still fresh, just use them that day or freeze them to keep them longer. A small tip: head to the right section. In most U.S. supermarkets, end-of-day discounts are grouped in a specific area, often at the end of the fresh food aisle or near the checkout. If you don't see it, just ask a staff member, "Where's your markdown section?" They'll point you right to it. Smart grocery shopping isn't about buying less. It's about buying right. Just a few small habit changes: shopping midweek, choosing store brands, buying in season, hunting end-of-day deals, can save you a lot while still eating well and living fully. Supermarkets have their own tactics to make you spend more, but once you know the game, you can turn their tricks to your advantage. Real savings start with the small choices you make every day. Drop a comment with 2 and like to support more tips like these.